What's up guys, my name is Kyle, and in this video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to use the Typeform Trigger node in n8n and how to set it up. So the first thing you guys are going to want to do is go to Google and look up Typeform. And then you're going to want to scroll on here, press that. Okay, let it load. And then you're going to want to press sign up. Now, I already have an account, so I'm just going to see you guys on the other side, but essentially just press sign up with Google or sign up with Microsoft or sign up with an email. So I'm just going to log in. I'll see you guys on the other side. All right, guys. So we are in. So the next thing you guys are going to want to do, if you guys don't already have a Typeform account, is you're going to want to create a form. Now, in this video, I'm not going to show you how to create cool Typeforms, but I'm just going to show you guys a brief example of what, let's say a marketing agency would use in their business. So the first step of the Typeform would be, start, let's book a call. What type of business do you run? What does your business do? What would you like us to help you with? How much revenue are you guys making? What are you currently doing to market your business? What's your website? How can we reach you? And then finally, a calendar so they can book a call with you guys. Now, why people use Typeforms is essentially to qualify leads before they hop on a call and see if they are an actual qualified lead that can become a potential customer down the road. Now, once you guys have this form built, you're going to want to go to connect. Now, once you go to connect, you're going to want to press webhook. And now you're going to want to go back to your n8n and you're going to want to create a new workflow. Now, once you create a new workflow, you're going to go up here, Typeform, click on that. Now, I already have it, so I'm not going to create another one. But essentially, it's going to pop up this. And now what you need to do is set up your credentials. So you're going to press this, and you're going to have to put an access token in. So essentially, how we're going to find this access token is we're going to go here. We're going to go here. We're going to go to settings. Okay. Now we're going to go to personal tokens. And then we're going to go up here to generate a token. Now press all scopes and then name your token. So I'm just going to name it demo, generate token. Now you're going to take this personal access token and you're going to go back to your n8n and you're going to put that bad boy right there. And then you're going to press connect. Okay. Now, once that's in here, your stuff is all connected. Now, the next step, what you're going to want to do is go to test URL. Click on that to copy it. Go back to Typeform. Okay. And then you're going to want to go to your form. Press connect. Go to webhooks. And then you're going to want to press add a webhook right here. And then what it's going to do is it's going to show you, put it right there. Now, before you guys make this active, make sure that you guys switch it to production. So once your whole workflow is all built out and it's working, make sure to take that and go back to Typeform and press edit and change that out to the production webhook URL. Okay, so make sure to do that, guys. Now, once that's all set up, you're all good to go. It's all connected. Go back to n8n, and now you guys can start building your workflow. Now, some of the things that I like to do is once they submit all their information, right, all that information about the potential lead for our business that could become a customer, is I like to Slack it to my team, really my sales guys. The sales guys get that information so they can start pre-qualifying a lead. They have some information on the lead. And then I also create a task in HubSpot. I create a ticket, and then I add it to the deal workflow. So what you're going to want to do here is you're going to want to press test. So I'm going to go here, press test step, go back, click on view deliveries, send a request. Now you're going to want to go back to your n8n again. And now you have all this information, okay? You're going to want to pin that. So it saves for next node. And then you're going to want to map these fields out, right? So I want all this information going into my CRM so sales guys can get it and they can start looking at all this information so they can start trying to find pain points on these leads so we can eventually close them. So what I did was, what business do you run? And all I did was this. Just drag it in like that. And then I drag this down here. So as you guys can see, service. Now, since it's test data, it's not actually it's just gonna generate random characters. But let's say what do they do? It's gonna say, I help contractors get more clients, or whatever they're gonna say about their business, what they do, what they would like us to help with. For example, I need help with cold email campaigns to generate more leads for my business. It'll say that down here. Now, since it's a test, it's not gonna show that, okay? How much revenue are they making? They pick 0 to 10K. What are they currently doing to market their business? So what's their email, phone number? And now you could use AI node to basically summarize all this information and then transfer it over to HubSpot. Now what you're going to do is you're going to have to create a token. Same thing. I don't know what CRM you guys use, so this is totally different. But what you're going to want to do if you have HubSpot and you haven't set this up, look up HubSpot, go to settings, integrations, and then go to private apps. And then you're going to have to create a whole private app. I'm not going to do that in this video, but that's essentially some of the things you guys can do with this node. Now there's tons of things you guys could also do is you also could set up a Gmail node. So you could have it edit fields, AI, and then it'll follow up with an email. So for example, after they submit the form, you could create a personalized email to follow up with the lead. Hey, I saw that you guys are currently doing paid ads. That's awesome. And I saw you guys are looking for help on cold email campaigns. Really looking forward to this call to see if we could help you guys out, stuff like that. So you could basically take all this info, pass it to an edit field node, and then pass it to an AI model, and then pass it to a Gmail node, and then send it out. So every time someone submits the form, you're sending a personalized follow-up to them, showing you're excited for the call, just basically trying to get your show up rate higher. So that's some of the things you guys can do with this node. Pretty simple. That's the video for today. Just essentially how to hook it up and then some examples on how you guys can use this. I hope you guys like this. If you guys like this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and then check out some of the other videos I made on how to use the form submission node in n8n and also how to self-host n8n so you guys don't have to pay a monthly subscription to n8n to cloud host it. But that's it for now. Hope you guys liked the video. Make sure again to like and subscribe and drop any comments down below. If you guys have any questions on this or you're getting stuck or if you guys have any other ideas that you guys want me to make videos on, and I'll make those for you. But that's it for now. See you guys. Bye.